What's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with the toy room, and I wanted to give a quick update on my Star Wars Black Series display. So as you can see, it's changed quite a bit. So initially, if you guys saw my last video, I was gonna do this big battle scene where I had all the good guys on this side, all the villains on this side, and all of the characters were kind of running in their respective directions towards the middle. However, I decided not to go that way just because it didn't look good, because with all the characters facing basically like the side, kind of like this, if the camera will focus, there we go, you couldn't really get a good look at the characters. They kind of got hidden back there, and you only got a little bit of the side profile, and it just didn't really look all that well. Now for these guys on the vehicles and whatnot, they were basically meant to be sideways, so that actually worked out really well with these guys. They just look much better in that direction, but just the figures by themselves didn't look good. So now I tried facing all of them forward and kind of organizing them that way. However, they do kind of get hidden behind here just because there's so many figures. So I think I'm going to scrap this whole idea of actually putting it here, just because, I don't know, it's very tough to kind of organize them the way that they display facing forward. Like, some of them look good, but then others get hidden. And then there's so many like nonsense characters that nobody really cares about that are really just taking up space on the shelf. So I'm not really sure exactly, how to display those guys. So I just kind of threw them in the back and kind of kept the more important characters up here on the front. But I think this whole section is going to get scrapped, and I think I'm going to move the figures over to this back wall over here. Now, here is the mess that we are working with. Let me just carefully climb over everything. So currently, let me just move that chair. Currently, I have these shelves set up here, and I really didn't want to undo these shelves because I spent so much time putting them up, but that was before I opened up all those Black Series over there. And now I also have these shelves over here with my Hot Wheels that were temporary because I didn't like the way that the Hot Wheels displayed there. So I think what I'm gonna do is take everything from this shelf, all the Hot Wheels, Lego sets and all that, and probably put those over there, because I feel like the cars will display better over there. It's a nice flat surface. It's not kind of, confined to that little space. So I think I can do a lot with the cars over there. Now I'm thinking probably, I don't know, man, probably kill this Avatar shelf and kill these two World of Nintendo shelves and kind of condense everything into that shelf over there where the Hot Wheels were, and then in turn take all the Star Wars figures and display them along these three shelves right here. Now obviously I have a little bit less space to work with as far as length from this shelf to that shelf. That shelf over there is 6 feet long, and the one over here, I think it's only 2 feet long. So I do lose space that way. However, having three shelves, I obviously get a little bit more space that way, and I get much more depth from this than I do from over there. And then I'm thinking, instead of doing like heroes and villains, like maybe I'll do a whole shelf of Jedi, a whole shelf of or I guess like Jedi and Sith, a whole shelf of just like the gunslingers. It is a lot of those characters that nobody cares about, which I'll go back to in a second, and then another shelf full of just the troopers, whether it's clone troopers, stormtroopers, bounty hunters. Like, there's just so many characters to pick from, but I think a majority of them honestly are some form of a trooper, like one way or another. So then going back to like the gunslinger section, which is the part that I was having the hardest time with, because it's a lot of like Jyn Erso and Rose and Poe and Finn, and just like all these characters that aren't really that important, don't really matter all that much, and honestly don't even look that good. Like, all these gunslinger characters are pretty boring. Once I opened them up, I started to realize, man, just like how boring some of these characters actually are. And I don't know, I'm kind of like torn, like kind of wishing I didn't open up these figures, but then at the same time kind of glad I did, because some of these are just so cool. Like the Chewbacca's and the Han Solos, and these deluxe vehicles are so awesome. And I could have made a ton of money selling this stuff. Like, I was looking, I have an Entertainment Earth box set. I think these clone troopers here are going for like $400 on eBay, and that's just that set alone. And I have literally almost every set I have every like deluxe exclusive set. I had every like vehicle set and everything. So I kind of wish I didn't open it, but at the same time I did want to get these on display. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. It's pretty tough, but that's kind of where I'm at with it. So that's just a quick update. So I think I'm gonna take everything and throw them on those shelves over there, just because I feel like they'll be easier to display here, and because since those shelves are a little lower to the eyesight versus this one, because this one's pretty tall, I think it'll be easier to see some of the characters, especially like on these lower shelves here, whereas this one, like, it's just, you can see like this is eye level with me right now, and they just kind of get hidden, and it's not until you have that upper angle that you can really get a good look at everyone. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do, but that's the update for right now. So once I figure something out and kind of, I don't know, figure out how I'm going to display these guys, I'll give you guys another update video. So again, I know this was kind of a quick random all over the place video, but I did want to give this update. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. That link's in the description down below. And I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. So as always, guys, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys next time.